Hi Huns, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well today. So this is number 5 of this year's Halloween series, and it's an easier one, shall we say. It's not crazy mental face paint, and yeah, we are going to have some fun, and it's something more wearable than the others. Not that the others weren't wearable, because it is Halloween and you should go as crazy as you want, there's no doubt about it. But if you want something easier, something a little bit cute, then this is today's video. I wanted to do something for you guys, my crew, and I wanted to do it my way, and I wanted you to see how I do it. So sit back, sit tight, and enjoy the ride. So as always, I clean my face with a toner just before I do my makeup. I find that this is not only refreshing, but it also gets rid of all the rubbish that might be on my face, and I need to get rid of it. So as you can see, I've already done my left eye, so we'll get started on my right. I love doing this because it just speeds up the process so much. From my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, I'm using the colour Burnt Orange to put it in my crease and just use that as my transition shade. I then take my little single eyeshadow from MAC with a kind of flat but fluffy brush, and I literally put it all over my eyelid. I smother it and I put it as much as possible because it needs to be strong. My idea is to dab it and pat it on my eyelid first and then smear it after, because we need to make sure that it is blended. I then take a fluffy brush, like a domed fluffy brush, and I make sure that that's blended everywhere, in the crease, in the corner, at the bottom towards the lash line. We just want to avoid all harsh lines at any cost. To be quite honest with you, I thought the colour wasn't strong enough, so I just repeated the process 3 times, I think, until I was fully satisfied with how much shadow and how strong the colour was. Then to the wing. Of course, we're going to do a winged liner to give it that feline vibe. So I'm using my Inglot gel liner, which is my favourite product, especially for this, and especially with this brush. I feel like together they're such a good team in creating the best wing. I then take a small, mini, tiny little brush and I blend out the harsh line of the wing. I actually forgot to do it on the eye that I did off camera, so I did that, and now I'm doing it on the eye that we did together, and look how much better it's already looking. Okay, so now that you've seen how easy, really easy it is to do the eyes, and how simple I've kept it for this look, I'm going to do my base off camera because I feel like there's been enough videos for you guys to see how I do my base and my face. So I will be back to complete the eye and complete the whole look. Okay, so the base is done. I've still got to put a highlighter on, but I'm going to do that at a later stage because we still need to complete the eyes. I don't want to get my highlight all over my hands whilst I do my eyes. So shall we get started on this bit to complete this bit? Okay, so getting down to business. As you can see from my opposite eye that I've already finished doing off camera, I'm going to line my bottom lash line, and I'm using the same brush and the same gel liner as before, but I'm starting this from underneath the corner of my eye and then dragging it in a diagonal line towards my lash line. Once I've done that, I just line my lash line, my bottom lash line, as normal. I then take a mini brush and I blend out and smudge the harsh lines. I do pick up a black eyeshadow and I do it that way because then it makes it stronger, more dramatic and blendable. A little tip, extending your bottom lash line once you've lined it also gives it that feline look even more, because you're sharpening up and creating a point to your eye. I took a concealer brush just to clean up any residue, and then I've moved on to getting the white bit on my eye. In order for it to look more cat-like, I used the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in white, and I coloured in my bottom waterline and the space in between the corner of my eye to the liner. To draw the nose, I just used my black pencil, and this is quite self-explanatory. You just follow the same lines that I did right here. It is harder to do it on yourself, but just really take your time with it. Fill it in until you're happy with how dark it is, and there you go. Okay, so I wanted to give the area above my top lip a bit of a 3D kind of feel. You know where the cats have it like puffy looking, where the whiskers are? So I just used the same white liquid lipstick with a brush, and also I used my fingers to dab it, just to create that 3D effect where the whiskers would have gone. Now, obviously, I couldn't let this look go and happen without some glitter and diamantes. So I used my NYX glitter glue, and I just dabbed on some silver iridescent glitter before I applied some diamantes. Can you see? Can you see that? I mean, I didn't record me doing this because it's not hard. I next moved on to creating that cat-like smile, which is, you know, a little bit of a sarcastic smile. So I only did this on my top lip. I first lined it, created the diagonal line, and then went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette to fill in my top lip in black. You can also obviously use a lipstick, I just don't own one. And to complete the lips, we are going to draw the line that goes from the nose to the top lip. I actually have no idea what this is called, but cats do have that. Agreed? To complete the whole look, I'm obviously going to complete it with my favourite product ever, the highlighter. And for this, I'm using my Dull Beauty Pretty Little Glow, and the shade I will mention down below. I am just going to add one more thing, which doesn't complicate it, but it makes it a bit more, it zhuzhes it up a bit. It's still wearable for Halloween, and it's still easy. So let's go. So to zhuzh this up a little bit more, I took a fine pencil brush and I kept dipping it into the Jeffree Star white liquid lipstick that I've basically used throughout this whole video, and above my right eye, on my forehead and around it, I just drew these strokes that look kind of like feathery strokes. And then I went in with the fun part and stuck some adhesive diamantes all over it to give it that little extra glam. This is the final outcome for today's video. Who's obsessed? Who's obsessed? I'm obsessed. I have actually never been a cat for Halloween. I don't actually think I ever have dressed up as a cat. Definitely not as glam as this cat right here. It's, as you can see, a very easy and simple look to do. I did not use half the products that I normally use to create Halloween looks. I bought this from Amazon. It was 2 for $3.99, and I bought this from eBay, which was about £2 and came 2 days after I placed the order. As much as I've loved doing a simple Halloween look, and as much as I know how easy this is to do, I'm going to try and aim for 3 looks in the next week. And the last look will be my signature Halloween look that I put on my personal Instagram page, not just my makeup page, so I do that every year. I have a look that I do on actual Halloween. So if we were allowed to go out and we did have somewhere to go to, then that would be what I was gonna go out as. Just wanted to say thank you once again, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye guys.